Alrighty, get yourself nice and comfortable. The decider, game number 7. This will be the last time that you see both of these players in this tournament in the singles event. Dima starting strong. As a matter of fact, this will be the last time you see both of these players in this tournament, period. Neither player in the doubles event here. Nothing too fancy here. Spinny shot from Niwa. Again, he's very comfortable to change up the pace in the rally. Interestingly, it was game number 2, game number 3. Maybe game number 2, Dima started softening up the pace. I think when Dima feels a sense of urgency to finish the points, it changes things up quite a bit. And because Niwa has such a different rhythm than everybody else, it's tough to find yours against him. This is the power of being creative in table tennis. Softer shot, not sure what the apology was for, but that backhand, not a kill shot. Let's see if we can tell from this angle. Maybe a little bit off the top of the net. It's a very taut net to keep the ball in play. First 4 points split. That's the backhand, the ripping backhand from Dima. Very few players have been able to compete. Koki Niwa stayed in the rally many times against that backhand. We've even seen him win points going straight to the backhand a few times, changing up the placement to the backhand. Second or third shot of the rally. Softer, spinnier ball. It's all very interesting to me. Watching these two, this is going to be either player's game, either player's match for that matter. Threes all across the board at the first towel break. Koki Niwa planning a little bit. Believe it or not, he does that. Has sort of the fly by the seat of your pants type of vibe. I think Koki Niwa was saying it hit my shirt. Otherwise, you can't imagine he would stand still in the middle of this point. Tough to tell from this camera angle. Yeah, I can't tell anything from there. Dima plays the point all the way through. So they're gonna switch sides of the table now that Dima has 5 points. The other possibility about that one where Niwa was standing still, I wouldn't put it past him. Maybe he just thought, you know what, I'm so out of position. If Dima hits it way wide, I could just injure myself running for it. I'm just gonna stay here and see if that phases him out. Sometimes standing still or not moving has worked quite well for Koki Niwa, as we saw against Feng Bo. Big point for a 3-point lead. For Dima, this would be revenge. But he hasn't crossed the finish line yet. If he gets 5 more points before Niwa gets his 10th, Dima is world number 1. Oh, too strong, fast, long serve. Right to the far corner and then one down the line. If someone was trying to beat parking out of a stadium, they might leave around now, but it's times like this where the comebacks are even more spectacular. The more unthinkable they are, the more impressive they become, the more memorable. Oh, right off the bounce. Koki Niwa fast. Did he win the point? You couldn't tell by body language. But I think many players at this point, you know, some are going to be choling, chewing, and everything else, trying to pump themselves up. Koki Niwa knows he's got a long way to go. I wonder if he were to come back and win this match, what we would see, what sort of emotions we would see on the court. Second towel break just finished. Dima still up by 4. Oh, the fast long serve into the backhand side. Dima's been using the long serves very effectively late here in game 7, especially considering he had 3 service errors coming in to what, maybe game number 5? In the first few games of this match, 3 service errors. And Koki Niwa lackluster here. He's done everything. He's won points this way. He's lost points this way. But this one goes straight down. And Dima with 6 match points. Not yet one save, 10-4. I talked about those comebacks, and I think the biggest comebacks in the last 2 years have all been from 10-4. One of which was Xu Xin, one of which was Timo Boll, both of which were against Lin Gaoyuan, at least this year. Maybe it was 10-5 with Xu Xin. And there it is, planet Earth, you have a new world #1. The king of Europe is the king of the planet. Dmitry Ovtcharov has worked so hard, and what a match. Congratulations to Dima, to Jenny, to Emma, to Germany. And wow, Dmitry Ovtcharov points at his name. He is the new world #1 for the first time in his life, and for the first time in 35 months, we will have a non-Ma Long as world #1. The coach of the year has taken him through it. Jorg Roskopf has been here in the corner from Dima's personal coach Hong, and everyone else who's worked with him. Jorg Roskopf has been the cheerleader, the man behind him in the corner, the woman behind the man, Jenny Ovtcharov, but all the work with 4 titles on the World Tour, the Men's World Cup, and now an entry into the quarterfinals. Dima will be world #1. What an exciting time for table tennis and for the Ovtcharov family. The score is there on the screen.